and thank you for watching our Year 1 virtual meet and greet video. So in the video we're just going to be going through some important information that we think you need to know. This is the Year 1 team this year. My name's Miss Newman and I'm the orange class teacher.
My name's Mrs Matthews and I'm the purple class teacher.
And I'm Miss Sims and I'm the green class teacher.
We have adapted our curriculum to fit with the EYFS skills so they can practice what they might have missed over lockdown. There's also a key focus on social and emotional.
Doors will be open from 8:40 and we'll continue to wash our hands throughout the day. PE days are on a Monday and Friday. Our cloakrooms are quite small, so please remember to just bring a water bottle, a book bag and try to keep unnecessary bags to a minimum.
So you may or may not know your child is now in Key Stage 1. They've moved out of the early years curriculum and now in Key Stage 1. All our planning, teaching and assessment follows the national curriculum, and this curriculum was brought in September 2014. We have, as I previously planned, a transition period so that the children still have a gradual shift from the early years curriculum, and then the environment is similar to that now as well, and we're moving towards, throughout the year, a Year 1 curriculum and environment. To support that, we have got English and Maths challenges in our classes. Children will be used to that from reception. They're used to having challenges to get on and do throughout the day. This allows them practical opportunities to practice and embed those skills. We're continuing to develop their independence and encouraging them to have a go anyway when they're on their own. And our teaching in Year 1, every lesson happens over 2 days when we're in the morning. So an English lesson will last for 2 days. So the child will have a focused session with the teacher, and then on the next day do some English challenges to support their learning.
Throughout the year we will assess the children at different points, and we use the language of emerging, expected and greater depth to assess them.
So you may know that every Year 1 child in the country will sit a phonics screening check. This is just to ensure that they are reading to a certain standard. This year the phonics screening check will take place on the week of the 6th of June 2023.
So, as I'm sure you're familiar with from EYFS, in Year 1 we use Seesaw. This not only allows us to share your child's learning with you, so you can see what we've been getting up to in class, it also enables us to record children's learning in different ways, so we'll make videos, show pictures and all that kind of stuff for them to be able to practically work and show their ideas. You at home will be able to like and comment on your child's work, and also upload any work at home you've been doing or spelling practice that you've been getting up to week by week. If you do have any other questions about Seesaw, please just speak to your child's class teacher.
Maths is a very important area in Year 1, and we need to make sure that they are building in the number bonds and being able to recall them and use them efficiently. They also have to be able to count forwards and backwards to 100, and they need to be able to count in multiples of 2, 5s and 10s, and read and write the numbers from 1 to 20 in words, and write all numbers in numerals to 100.
Children need to be able to apply their number bond knowledge, add and subtract 1 and 2 digit numbers, and solve one-step multiplication and division problems.
Children also need to be able to recognise the value of coins and notes, need to know the days of the week, months of the year, and begin to know how to spell them. Children also need to be able to tell the time to o'clock and half past, and draw the hands on a blank clock.
Throughout the year there's different homework that we set. We have several different reading books which are listed here. Please make sure you're reading as much as you can at home with the children, as it really improves their fluency with reading. We also have spellings which go out each week, and they are there to support their phonics, so make sure you practice these too.
From term 2, children will also bring home an English or Maths piece of homework that will be based on the learning that week. This will be set on Seesaw on a Friday and will be due to be finished by the next Thursday.
So just some general reminders: if you ever have any questions, please talk to us in person after school or via email. Try and keep the office informed of any absences with a phone call on the day that they're off, and a letter when they return as to why they were here, not at school even. Remember to label the uniform and PE kit, please, please, please. We've already had quite a few jumpers without names on, and it can be very difficult for the children to track down anything they've lost. Please make sure that your child's reading books, their reading record and book bags are in school every day, as throughout the year we'll be changing books on different days and might be reading with different children from day to day. To encourage independence, please give your child any letters they need to hand in so that they can give it to us. We won't be looking through book bags and things, so they need to be the ones giving us any letters. Our cloakrooms, as said before, are very limited for space, so please try not to have your child bring in any book bags. We have space for any big backpacks even. We've got space for book bags in their drawers, but just the cloakrooms we try and keep as clutter-free as possible. So all they need every day is their book bag and a water bottle.
Throughout the school we do different ways to encourage positive behaviour, and some of these are listed below which fit with our behaviour policy.
The children are also learning that if they make a poor behaviour choice, there will be a consequence. So some of the actions listed below, consequence would be a verbal warning or moving.
If behaviour continues, your child will receive what we call a B1, and that just means that they miss 5 minutes of their playtime and they have to stand with a teacher on the playground. If your child receives 3 B1s in one term, you will be contacted by the class teacher or the head of school. If their poor behaviour then continues, or if they do something more serious, they'll miss all of their playtime, and that will be with a phase leader, so either Mrs. Pileggi, who's the leader of Key Stage 1, or Mrs. Clear, who's EYFS leader. And again, if they're in the timeout room 3 times, you'll be contacted. For incredibly serious behaviour, which we don't expect to see anytime soon, your child will receive a B3, which they'll be taken straight to our head teacher, and you'll be contacted by them for a meeting.
Below are some pictures of some uniform. Please make sure your child is wearing the correct uniform when they're in school.
Thanks for watching. Please get in contact if you have any questions.